All right. So we'll go over these together as a class. So if you have any questions, make sure that you ask. Number 1, novel, new, and cover. What do we think it is? Novel?
New.
New?
New.
Cover?
Cover.
Which one?
New.
New. All right. Why is it new? What does novel mean? What is a novel?
Like a
Story.
series.
It's a story or
Series.
a book, a type of book. So this has to do with books. What's new mean?
Something new. Something new.
Something new is the opposite.
Old.
Opposite of old. And cover, what's a cover?
Like
It's a cover.
okay. The first, the part.
You have a book. Show us the cover of your book.
This.
Ah, that's the cover of the book. So the front of a book. The front on the outside. All right, so we have 3 words. A novel, new, and cover. New does not have to do with books. Good job. How about forward, spine, and ready? Does anyone remember what forward means?
It's an introduction of somebody famous that the other somebody that writes something positive about the book.
Ah, about
Explain
the book.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's the part in the front of a book that what?
It's, describes the contents of the book.
All right.
All the positive side.
So this is the beginning part of a book, not by the author, usually by someone else that describes the book or tells about the book. Can you copy?
Can I say the resume?
It's like the it's like summer.
Like a summary?
Summary.
It's not a summary. It's something that will make you want to read the book. It tells you this book is excellent, it's well written, I would recommend it. That's what a forward does. What were you saying? A resume?
Yeah.
A resume in a book, I believe, is more like the table of contents. It tells you what's in the book, right? Is that what you mean by a resume? So that's not the forward. The forward kind of is a couple pages that make you want to read the book. Like a review.
Like a little trailer.
It's not the same as an introduction because it's not by the author. The person who wrote the book does not write the foreword. So this has to do with a book. What about spine? What is a spine?
Cord, spine. Spine cord.
What were you going
Spine
to say?
cord.
All right, so this is your spine, right? Is there another meaning for the word spine? I know someone in back had it.
This one.
Spirals? On what?
Backbone.
Your backbone, right. This is what your spine is. There's another, can everyone look? She's showing you the spine of the book. Show it. Yeah. Point to it. Yes, that's the spine of the book. The part of the book that bends, that opens, that's called the spine. So if I'm holding this book, this is the spine. This part right here. No, it's not a stretcher. It's just this part of the book because it's flexible. So that's why it's called the spine, because I open it up and look what I can do because of this spine. These are spirals, like you were saying, but this is the spine of a book. Yes, same, spine. The same thing. So it's the back side of a book. It's also called the binding. Everyone say binding? It rhymes. Binding and spine. They have that strong I sound. spine and binding? Good. And what about ready?
Ready, be ready.
Be ready.
When you finish to write a book,
Oh, could be. But if these two have to do with books, do you think this one has to do with books?
No.
No. All right. So what does ready mean?
I'm ready to do whatever.
Yeah, to be set to go.
Go to Paris.
Why would I include ready in this? What do you
Because
think?
it's read.
Aha, because it's got these 4 letters. See, just because it has the word in it does not mean that it has to do with reading or books. All right, good job. So we have ready and new, which do not belong. Does anyone have any questions so far? Do we understand the meaning of the words? Yes? All right, and now the next 2. Blurb. Booked. And review. What do we think is the odd man out there? Which one does not belong?
The first one.
Ah, we have a couple different answers. All right, let's start with blurb. Does anyone know what blurb means?
Yes, it's a huge notebook.
It's not a book, but it's what?
It's like
So
short
you did
advertisement.
It's bigger than a book?
Yes.
Not
No,
quite. What were you
it's
saying?
short.
A decoration? Oedipus? A blurb?
It's
Kind
like
of
a
a
brief
brief
forward.
Like a brief forward or someone else have any other? Block note? Yeah, a blurb is kind of like a paragraph, a little piece of information about something else. So it's a short composition of words. For example, when you're choosing which classes you want to take, usually there's a small description. That can be called a blurb. It's just a small piece of information or a small bit of writing. And now booked. Some of you said booked belongs, some said it doesn't. What do you think?
It doesn't.
It doesn't belong. Why not?
Because booked, it's
Hold on just a second.
if you want to buy something,
Uh-huh.
you booked it, and then you give the money for
Okay.
Right.
What's something that you could book? Use
the
it- can you
house.
use it in a sentence?
The house for rent.
Yeah.
I booked the house for rent in the summer.
Okay. Anyone else have an example? Like a reservation.
reservation,
Yes, that's the
yeah.
word you were looking for. A reservation. This is holding something. Not like I'm holding my book, but like you said, if I want to go on vacation in 2 months, I would book my flight now. I would reserve my flight. I would hold that flight so no one else can get it. That's what to book means. So this is a verb. To book. As opposed to the noun book.